Hey yo, it's the girl with Diamond Digger, the girl who digs diamonds instead of gold, and today
Love to see you shine in the night like the diamond you are. I'm good on the side, it's alright. Just hold me in the dark.
hey guys, it's your girl, the Diamond Digger, the girl who digs diamonds instead of gold. Well, I still dig diamonds even now. It's been a while. It's really been a while. I really hope you guys are okay, because I'm feeling better today, you know. It's not like other days, but yeah, I feel better. It's really been a while. I apologize for being off, you know, off the grid, just off. What can I say? What can I say? It's been very, very busy. It's been a journey, guys. It's been a journey, and I'm sure everyone has been going through stuff. I hope everyone is okay. You guys are holding up well, because I'm really trying. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and watch the previous videos, because I don't know, man, I just thought of, you know, trying something new, you know, bringing a different segment into this channel. I don't know. I feel like what I've been doing, which is like talking about things that people don't want to talk about, well, it's still gonna happen, but I want to try something new. And if you're new to this channel, I'm gonna try this new thing with you. But before that, please subscribe and get yourself a drink or snacks, because I got myself a drink. It's just juice, guys. It's juice. It's juice. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing story times. Yes, guys, I've been through a lot. Like I told you guys, I've been busy. Me being busy meaning I've had like experiences, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna do story times, not like all the time, but I'm just gonna do my original content that I do with talking about things that people don't talk about, and story times for now. So cheers to that. There's really some orange juice. So I'll probably just name the video I don't know, it'll be okay, it's about a friend that I've had. Okay, it'll probably be my high school friend, something along those lines, like high school friend, yeah, along those lines, but it's about a high school friend. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video. So let's start. Many of you guys, I don't know, maybe you guys like difference from primary to high school. Well, in this case, in my case, I actually changed location with like regards to schools. So in primary, I used to be in, you know, a different location, like in Orange Farm. And then in high school, I went to Innerdale, so I had to travel. So the friends that I had from primary to high school, it's like different friends. I like those who have same friends from primary to high school, you know. Those ones are lucky, because I mean, you don't gotta make friends when you go to high school, right? Right. So with me, I had to make new friends. I was doing grade 8 at Bellevue Secondary School, and man, first time doing Afrikaans, first time doing English as a home language, because I did Sesotho as home language, you know, in primary. So now I had to change everything. But it wasn't like hard to adapt. But the fact that I had to make friends, it was very, very hard. So coming to that friends part, I met a friend in class. Let's give her a name. Her name would be, okay, because she was my favorite friend, so I'd give her favorite color yaga. Let's say her name is Blue, right? Yeah, her name is Blue. I met Blue in grade 8. We've been friends since then. Grade 8, grade 9, grade 10. One of those friendships where in the morning your friends just brings you breakfast, and lunchtime you guys eat together. It's like that. When they miss you, they send you a text, they call you. It was a very tight friendship. It was very, very tight. But it wasn't just me and Blue, right? Hey, I almost mentioned the name, but hey, sorry. So it was Blue and my other friends, right? It was like we were like 10, if not 8 of us. So Blue and I were sort of like besties, and the others had their own best friends, but we were all in the same squad, right? Mind you, I'm not a squad person because I get really, really, really jealous. I want my friend to myself. I'm like that. I don't like a lot of friends. I just want my best friend to myself. But, it's high school. So I was like, okay, let me just, check this out and just be, part of the crew with my friend. She was also like that. Or so I thought. But, she was into me as a friend. I was into her. Like we get each other, right? So it was grade 8, grade 9, grade 10. We did same subject. We opted for physics and accounting, but we got in physics class together. Okay, cool. Grade 10 wasn't hard. When they say grade 10 is the hardest and this is where you're gonna get stuck and stuff, I didn't feel that. It was so easy. So we passed. Okay, cool. Grade 10 out. Grade 11, our friendship was still cool, There will be days where, let's say my dad didn't have money, he didn't have money to give me for lunch. So, sorry about that. So he actually he'd be like, okay, you know what? I'll give you money by the end of the week, Because he used to give me okay, when I was doing grade 10 or 11, grade 10, I used to get $20, if not $10. But by the end of the week, I'd have a lot of money, obviously. So he'd be like, okay, you know what? I don't have money. I'm low on cash, but I'll give you by the end of the week. Okay, cool. I'll tell my friend and she'd understand, but she wouldn't mind eating with me. I mean, we're friends, right? Now, obviously, when that money comes, next week we are together with my money, because we are friends, right? Cool. So, this person, grade 11, she failed grade 11. So now we had to go to matric. Grade 11 was hard. I don't want to lie. It was really, really hard. Grade 11 was hard. By the time I was doing grade 11, my dad gave me $30 for lunch, it's levels, man. Grade 10, grade 11, it's just levels. So yeah, that was not a problem. It was just $30 for lunch, and my friend was there. Oh my god. Friend was there, we ate together with the other friends. But she failed grade 11. So I had to go to matric. Not her, but the other, girls in the squad failed. So I think only a few of us were left in the squad, and obviously the squad had to fall off. It fell off. So yeah, people went their separate ways. When we saw each other, it wasn't, it was still good vibes. It wasn't bad because yeah, we were good to each other. I guess it's just the failing, and you can't really go to matric and still be friends with people in grade 11 because times clash. You have to go to class and during lunch, and they're just chill, and you have to go to class. So times clash, and it's not that you don't want to talk to them, but it's just how things are. Okay, cool. What happened is that I went to matric, and then I was close to 2 other friends of mine. Okay, the others fell off, but I was now close with 2 other friends of mine. Okay, cool. So my friend Blue felt that since I'm in matric, I don't have time for her. But she didn't really tell me that, I'd actually make sure I call her, I text her when I see her, we're together, and I explain her I have class, I have class, man, Obviously I don't think there's like anyone even now who wants to fail matric because of friends. No. We chill that time. But me not knowing, because she wouldn't really communicate how she feels with me. Me not knowing, wait, it didn't start there. It started when I was absent. You know that day when you're absent, it's cool and everything goes down. Shit just goes down. It just goes down. Shit goes down when you're not in school. But come to school, nothing happens. Just come to school and nothing actually happens. But be absent, I tell you. Shit goes down. Shit went down when I was not at school. Okay. Apparently she was now like getting close to one of our squad friends. Like we were a lot. Now she was like kind of getting close to them, like one of them, slowly but surely. And now I come back, and I'm still thinking, she my bestie, Nah. Blue was not my bestie that time. She was getting bestied by someone else. So yeah, and as a person, your bestie, man. I mean, like, your friend. Nah, man, nah. Someone was here with my bestie. Someone was influencing my bestie over here. But if your bestie really does love you, she will not be influenced by other people. So on my part, my bestie was influenced, and she got, okay, I don't know, she just distanced herself. I guess she was just now distanced, and I could feel the distance. She was getting colder and colder by the day, as if she's not my bestie. Okay, as a person, you are told, okay, and now you are like this. Now you get class. Now you don't have time for her, and I'm out here like, so you are blaming me for this. It's like someone blaming you for falling out of love, with you. When are you making money for the both of you? I feel like before someone does that, they have to communicate with you. But if they're not communicating, then how else are you gonna know if they just distance themselves? Communication, guys. Okay, cool. But then I see now, okay, someone would say the bestiaga, But I'm like, it's cool. I'm not one to fight for friends or boyfriends. I'm not one to do that. If you distance yourself, I'm out. I'm like that. Like, sometimes you don't have to ask, You see what's happening. You don't have to ask a lot of things. Okay, cool. So that happened. Distance. Grade 11, my dad passed on while she was distancing herself, Because I let her distance herself. I was like, okay, cool. My dad passed on in November. But he was buried in December. All that time was just, with my other friends who were doing matric, and they were there for me all the time, the whole time. Other people who were also, like my other friends were also doing grade 11, were also trying to be there for me, but she was the one who wasn't there. Okay, cool. Dad passed on, funeral vibes, whatever. Now we go get our reports, right? Find out. Okay, wait. Yeah, dad passed on when I was doing grade 11, actually, not matric. We find out, we find out, pass it, and my other friends have passed, right? Okay, cool. And then we go to matric now, right? Now, when we go to matric, obviously she's been distancing herself. So she doesn't know what's going on with me. And I'm like really, 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 really going through it, you know? You know, when someone you love passes on and it's just like, yeah, I know. The world is just against me, man. So her distancing herself felt like, okay, yeah, whatever, you know. My dad left this world, so it is what it is, man. It's fine. So she was still left behind when I went to matric, you know, distancing herself, and she didn't ask how I was doing. Finished matric with my other friends, we got done, and we were still not close with Blue, but I still knew that Blue was my, you know, my friend. Like in my heart of hearts, I just knew her. I loved her. Then we finished matric. Life was hard for me. Yeah, whatever. That's history. That's just story for another day. She did her matric. After my matric, she did her matric. Sorry. I tried to reach out to her, and she feels, okay, first time I reach out to her, she's just cold, you know? And I'm thinking, what is this? Like, aren't we all grown now? Okay, she has finished her matric now, but she's still mad. Okay. Time goes on. I talk to my other friends because others have kids now, you know? And you guys want to go meet up, and they feel like when you're not there for them, you are either like we get a bit there, or you've made new friends, or you forgot about them, you know. Me as a person, I'm like, no, I didn't forget about you guys, you know. I've been going through a lot as a person, Linda, and nobody really checks up on me. Like, nobody checks up on me except for this one friend of mine. Let's call her Purple. She does love purple color, so let's call her Purple. Purple like checks up on me all the time. So she tells me, okay, who and who have kids, so we can go check up on the babies after like 3 months. You know how it is, right? I'm like, okay, we can go, you know, it's fine. Like, if we have to, we can go. Not that like I'm trying to check on their lives or whatever, but that's how they feel. They felt that I want to check on their lives, what they've achieved and what they haven't achieved, which is crazy. You know how life is after matric. For some people, it's good, but for most, it's not. So we can't really be competing on who's getting, you know, a good life and all that. Like, you know, we can't. Ah, man, we can't. So I text Blue. I'm like checking up on her. I'm like, hey, you know, this year actually. I'm like, hey, Blue ticks me. Do you see that? We are even again woke. Blue ticks me. And I'm like, fuck it. What's this? I talked to Purple. I'm like, Purple, what's up? You know, I'm texting Blue and she's blue ticking me. And Purple was like, nah, she feels that you were not there for her. And I'm like, what? Yeah, Blue feels that I wasn't there for her, since I have a good life. And I'm like searching through my life right now. I'm trying to find the good life that she thinks I have, and I can't find it. And I'm like, which one is it now? Okay, cool. She thinks I've had the good life, and you know, when you have a good life, you distance people, you know, you distance yourself from people, and yeah, you push people away, or you distance, whatever, whichever one you prefer. But yeah, she thinks that's what I did, which I did not. Okay, she feels that way, and then nami bezingikhalela ngapha, you know, ziyakhala yazi. Sengimanje ngisifake ku-mute kodwa ziyakhala. Ashem, ziyalila, ziyatetema. Okay, cool. Ngimtext futhi Blue, you know. I text her again. I'm like, Blue, why are you ignoring me? You know? She's like, what do you want? Oh, God. Now I'm thinking, is this the same Blue that I know? Of course it's not. I mean, you know how life is. It's not the same person that you know. You know, they grew up, went through stuff like you did, you know? And I'm like, you know what? If you don't want to talk to me, just say it. She's like, what do you want? You know? And after realizing, nah, man, this person is in her feels, just feelings, not the brains, just feelings, you know how feelings are. The feelings will get you to a point where you don't open your mind to think about what the other person was going through when you were also going through something. So our friendship was good, very, very good. Trust me. She loved me, I loved her. She trusted me, I trusted her. You know, would go through things together. But the fact that she wasn't, she didn't want to hear me out, and she didn't think that I was also going through stuff when she was going through stuff. She didn't think that she was also not there for me as much as I wasn't there for her. It just like, it kind of like, I don't know, it kind of felt like, our bond wasn't that deep, because that's a smaller thing. I feel like it's a smaller thing, although it's big, but I feel like if we both went through it without each other, then we could have just figured our friendship out, right? Or am I crazy? Right? Okay, cool. So yeah, that's how I actually blocked her as. And you know what? What I've learned from that is that friends come and go, man. Friends come and go. They come and go. And honestly, you wouldn't want to be friends or force friendships with people who don't understand that you also have a life. If your friends don't understand that you also have a life, I don't know, man. Drop that shit and go. Because honestly, how are we supposed to be friends if I'm supposed to think about what you're going through, but you're not thinking about what I'm going through or whatever that I went through? If it's just about you and how you feel, what about how I feel? Let's just think about that for a moment. For a moment. Let's just think about that. In all honesty, friendships are good when everyone is not going through shit. Trust me on that. They're so good. But once you start going through something, it's actually rare to find someone who is there for you, in everything that you go through, the good and the bad. It's so rare to find a friend who's always there. I thought I found one, thought I found a friend in high school, only to find out I don't know. Nah, I didn't find one. Did I? But in all honesty, I'm not saying Blue was a completely bad person. All I'm saying is she didn't open her mind to the possibilities of me going through a lot as much as she was going through something, you understand? If she would have thought about what I was going through, she was going to understand. But she didn't. When you're in your feels and you have to think about yourself, only one, and you're like, I'm going through this, not maybe she is going through the same thing, because it's adulting, man. So yeah, that's how I blocked a friend. This is probably gonna be the caption. It's just gonna be how I blocked a friend. Yeah. Nonetheless, if your friends always think it's all about them, just cut them off, man. It's not all about them. It's not all about your friends. It's this life thing. I think I'm gonna weak. I I'm gonna understand how. Nonetheless, thank you for watching this video. It's still your girl, the diamond digger. The girl who digs diamonds, baby. I dig diamonds. And I'm back. Please subscribe, like, and comment. If you want me to tell you more stories, just comment. Don't be scared to comment, okay? Thank you for watching.